What's up, guys? This is Senior Fail-Handed. Now, this is not your traditional video. This is just something I want to put out here for you guys. This is going to be a more or less a regular thing going forward. Here at Bulls Brigade, I started a training program called the Mentor Program. And just to kind of go into it without going into it big time, we have someone and they train a certain number of individuals, and those individuals get better, so on and so forth. Now, up until this point, it has just been for the affiliated, if you catch my drift. Now, what that means is, with me streaming, we had the idea to kind of put this out here so everybody gets something out of it, not just my 3 mentees. So, that being said, tonight, 3 hours from now at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I am going to stream my mentor program live. Now, there's a lot of things we cover in this mentor program. I'm going to go over just a few of them to see maybe if you guys would be interested in trying to check some of this out to learn some things. Now, granted, it's not guaranteed we're going to go over all of these. I mean, I know we're not going to go over all of these, but these are things we've covered in the past, and I kind of have an idea what I want to do beforehand. So we work on side scraping. We do have some side scraping drills as well as hold down drills. So if you're unfamiliar with how to do either of those really well, you may want to check out the stream. Also, we do a lot of no scoping. I kind of feel like it's very valuable skill to have kind of in your catalog, just in case you do have to do it, which with the light tanks you end up having to do it more often than not. Reticle dragging. Now, if you don't know what that is, I'm not even going to go into details. You just kind of have to see it to kind of, make use of that skill. Pressure training. There's a variety of things I kind of do to put pressure on my mentees, and it kind of helps you make better decisions in combat versus it really kind of throws the screws to you, I guess is what I'm saying. Strength and weaknesses of given positions. In other words, if you're in Malinovka and you're in the middle, it's a good position unless somebody's on the hill. The only time somebody's on the hill is going to shoot you if nobody's pushing the opposite side of the hill. So, situations like that. Also, probable locations. This is kind of like where your tanks are going to be. More or less at the startup, when you're playing the game, the mentees are going to tell me exactly where the enemy tanks are going to be. And this is a very good skill to have if you do not have it. And we're still, actively working on this. So it's very possible we will go through probable tank locations this evening in a map walkthrough. This is where your tanks are going to be. It kind of ties in with your probable locations, where the tanks are going to end up at, where the primary push points are, things of that nature. Also, another really basic one is when to auto lock and when not to. And that is actually a very useful skill. And a lot of the better players tend not to use auto lock, but it's a very valuable tool. But you need to know when to use it and when not to use it. Another big thing we go through is scouting. Scouting is extremely important, and I kind of show you guys how to scout, the proper way to scout. And you can even break that down further: active, passive, primary and secondary positions. This is important. Say for example, this map you saw me where I was at the very start of this map would be a primary position. Secondary, your obvious fallback would be on top of the hill, directly behind that position I was at the start of the map. Anyway, I go through that. Pressure makes diamonds. That's kind of like my own brand on training. I figure the harder I can make it on my mentees, the easier they'll have in an actual battle. It kind of makes me sound like a drill sergeant, and maybe I am, I don't know. But it's a very good training. And also, what I end up having them do at certain points is we do a 2v1 and occasionally we'll do a 3v1. It's kind of like the Kobayashi Maru, if any Star Trek fans out there. You're not necessarily designed to win. It's designed to kind of test your resolve and how well you lose, I guess, if that makes sense. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions about that, check out the stream tonight. It's going to be on 3 hours from now on Twitch. Fonzarelli fell hand. There's some underscores in there. Just check the description below. It's going to be there. You can find it. You can link it. Hit that notification whenever I go on. You know, you guys will get a little notice or whatever. 9:30, I'd like to say sharp. It may be sharp. Who knows? I'm going to try to make it 9:30 sharp. It may be 9:31. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I hope to see you guys there. And, you know, hopefully you'll learn something. See you guys later.